So one of the questions I'm often asked is, what are the top 3 enhancements out of the box? If I were buying a Benelli M4 today, what are the top 3 things I would do right out of the box? First thing I would do is, and it's a tie between the bolt release button, the oversized bolt release button, and the magazine tube. Both are critical to enjoying this gun to the fullest. The magazine tube, of course, the one that comes with your gun, most of the time, for most people, is going to be a 5-round magazine tube with a 2-round limiter on the end of it. You take that magazine tube off, you take that limiter off, you put a 7-round magazine tube on there. And of course, tied for first is the oversized bolt release button. And basically the one that we sell is the latch and the oversized button attached to it. And you simply remove the latch that's currently on your gun with the little button that's sticking out of the side of the receiver, and you put ours in there. It's like a 5-minute job, but that little button is hard to find, especially if you're trying to do anything quickly with your shotgun. So the oversized bolt release button makes it real easy to find and hit that button. And it's a critical function of the gun to be able to use that button adequately. And so those 2 things, magazine tube, oversized bolt release button. The third thing I would probably do is address the stock. Depending on what your gun comes with. If your gun comes with the collapsible stock or the skeletonized stock but doesn't collapse, I would get the recoil tube, the 6-position or a 3-position, and make that stock collapsible if it's not already collapsible. If you have a standard stock on the gun, which is the pistol grip with the solid stock piece, I would probably replace that with either the Mesa Tactical Urbino stock, which is basically the same thing but 2 inches shorter, or I would replace it with the collapsible stock. And you need to find out, of course, if your gun has a recoil tube on it that allows for the collapsible stock to actually collapse, or if it's going to just stay in the one position. But those 3 things, I would address the oversized bolt release button, I would address the magazine tube, and then I would also address the stock. And if you've got a skeletonized stock that isn't working, I would get that working. And then if you have a standard stock, I would go with the either go with the collapsible stock or the Mesa Tactical Urbino stock. And the reason why I would say go with the Mesa stock over the staying with the original is that most people find that the original is too long for them, and the Mesa gives you 2 inches off of that, so it makes it easier to manipulate that gun. And it also allows for accessories that Mesa makes to be attached to the gun. So that's kind of a cool thing too.